Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to share with you again, sorry, my little dog just jumped up again, so I just have to try to ignore her today. Today I wanted to show you again and talk a little bit more about my new baby, the Angeli Sculpt. She's really gorgeous, as you would have seen from her box opening video. Now, there's been a couple of little things that since I got her, as everyone would know, that when you first get a baby, you don't always see 100% of everything. So I just discovered two little things that one I will maybe try to fix, and the second one is not fixable, but I'm okay with. But I just want to share it with you because, sometimes these are the realities of collecting babies. So when I purchased this baby, her for sale sign didn't mention anything about her being a boo baby. But when I messaged the seller, she mentioned that the artist had drawn some heads markings on the head and that had baked them on before she had a chance to remove them. And when I got her on Friday afternoon, I carefully looked at her head, and the lighting was going down, and I was tired. I couldn't even see any marks on her head myself, and my eyes aren't, starting to need reading glasses and that, so I didn't see anything on her head. So I vowed that the next morning, when hopefully the sun was up, I put my glasses on and I'd have a proper look at her head to see if I could find these marks that are there. Well, sure enough, they are there. And they're not just marks, they're actually arrows, which is a bit more than a mark, I'd say. Like, to me, a mark would just be like a line. But there's actually some little arrows in that. And they can't be, unless it's professionally done, and even that would be difficult because of her rooted hair and all that. But I've decided that it's not something I'm going to worry about, because the great news is that it can all be hidden under this gorgeous little band or any other band. And this is quite a thin one, and this hides it pretty much. So I'll just show you what I'm talking about. It's just right all here. So I don't know if you can see this, and it is a bit hard to see, but you can see it. There's actually a little line and then a little arrow there. And I was trying to think and there's a little bit of a swirly line, which is all fine. I'm not worried about that. Some more the arrow there. And I thought there was another arrow. Oh, yeah, there's another arrow above it. So there's this little arrow here, and then there's a little arrow above it. But the great news is that when you have a pretty little headband, which you know that I always like, it's gone. They're both completely gone. So, it doesn't bother me at all, because I always like to put pretty headbands on my girls. So, this is definitely not an issue for me, but it's good that the seller did inform me of it. She didn't quite go into detail about it. I think I would have. But then actually, I'm glad she didn't, because she said there was arrows on her forehead. I might have been put off. So I'm glad she didn't go into detail, and I went ahead with the sale, because that is definitely not going to be an issue for me. The second thing that is bugging me, it is her weighting. As you all know, that weighting is a really big issue with our dolls. And the bizarre thing for me with this doll is, and I've never really had this with any other doll, is that her stuffing in the middle seems perfect. But the minute that you pick her up, for some reason, all of the stuffing seems to come away from her neck, and then her head just seems to flop right back, like really, really, really back. And so how I fix it is I normally turn the baby upside down, like it was when it was first born, and I jiggle the legs gently, and all of the stuffing moves up to back to around where the neck is. and then she's perfectly fine again. Her neck's like really good support, and at the back and at the front. And then as soon as you like move her, a few seconds later, somehow all the stuffing has settled again lower, and her head's back to flopping around. So what I am going to do is I am going to get a new tie for her neck, and I'm going to add a little bit more stuffing around her neck, and she'll be perfect. So that's the only other thing that has been bugging me. Every time I try to cuddle her, her head keeps wanting to throw back in a really, really back state, which really annoys me. So I will be fixing that, and she's going to be perfect because I'm not worried about those things at all, those marks. They are very soft and delicate, and they're easily hidden. So, but I just want to show you this gorgeous outfit that I bought yesterday. I was at Harbour Town because I had an opening of this new section there, and with all these new shops, and I spotted this outfit, and I just love it so much. It's got these little embroidered roses on it. It's just plain pink, and it's got frill here, frill around the neck. You know how I love that. Bow, 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 and then it's got these little embroidered roses, and it's nothing on the back at all. And I just wanted to say thank you for the lovely lady who told me about the trick about the socks for the pants, for these, because these are not elasticated, and I'm actually not sure if they would have fallen out, but this is a little bit sort of big on her, not too bad. And so I put some socks underneath here, and they're gripping nicely around the feet. So thank you so much for that tip. I had heard it before, but I had forgotten about it. So for reminding me has really helped me with that again. I just think, oh, she looks so adorable. But anyway, I'm waffling on. So I just love this baby so much, and I can't wait to get that tie and get some stuffing and just fix that neck issue, because that's really bothering me when I'm trying to cuddle her. But anyway, hope you enjoyed seeing this, and until next time, thanks for watching. See you later.